2, 3. What's up, y'all? It is Thomas Lily, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Okay, so today I'm going to be telling y'all this story about the time I catfished this boy. But before I get started, make sure y'all subscribe to my channel and let me know what else you want to see. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So, into the story. I'm going to give y'all like a little backstory of like how I know this person. It was the boy. This boy, I found out who he was through one of my homegirls who live out of town. We're from the same city, so she knows everyone down here. She just moved out of town not too long ago. So one day we were on the phone and she sent me this picture of this boy. And I was like, who is he? She was like, oh, that's my friend such and such. Yeah. And I was just like, oh, he is fine. She was like, oh, well, y'all gonna be going to the same school because I was in the 8th grade going to the 9th grade. It was summertime, by the way, summertime of 2018. So I'm in the 9th grade now. I was like, what grade is he in? She was like, oh, he's about to be a senior, which he's a senior now. I was like, oh, well, he's cute or whatever. So I didn't really think anything good when I first seen the picture. I was just like, oh, he's cute, whatever. So fast forward to when my first day of school, when I first seen him, I was just like, oh my goodness, this boy is so fine. I was like, oh my God, he is so fine. So when I seen him, he didn't know who I was, so of course he didn't pay me no attention. So the whole day I was just staring at him, and then he still just didn't pay me no mind the whole first day of school. So I got home and then I called my friend because see, we started school before they did where she stayed. So I called her and I was telling her, I was like, girl, I see your friend today and he is so fine. I was like, oh my goodness, this boy is just so fine. And that's the only thing I just kept on saying. So she was just like, oh well, whatever. She was like, she didn't say it in a rude way. She was like, oh, that's cool, whatever, whatever. She's like, my cousin used to talk to him. I was like, which one of your cousins? She was like, blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh, she did? And mind you, I knew her cousin because we go to the same school. And we've been going to the same school for about a while now. So I was like, oh, he saw your cousin. She was like, my friend was like, yeah, but I don't think it was anything serious or whatever. I was like, oh. So fast forward about 2 weeks of me just staring at him, and him still not paying me any attention. I was just like, I walked up to my friend's cousin and I asked her, I was like, did you used to talk to this boy named such and such in the 12th grade? She was just like, yeah, but it wasn't anything serious. We were just texting. And I was just like, oh, okay, that's cool. So I was like, he is fine. She was like, oh, I'm gonna tell him you like him. I was just like, what? I was like, what make you think that? She was like, because you said he was fine, you like him. I was like, no, I don't. She was like, yes, you do. So she just kept on telling me like the whole time we were in class, I'm gonna tell him you like him. So I'm just smiling like, okay, whatever. I'm thinking she was just joking. So next thing you know, I go to my next class. Everything was cool. I went to a class after that, and a boy came up to me because the boy who came up to me, he's my friend, but he's also friends with her. And he was just telling me, he was like, Thomas, do you like a boy in the 12th grade named such and such? I was like, I lied. I was like, no, why would you ask me that? He was like, because this girl, he was like, because my friend, not my friend, he was talking about the girl. My friend's cousin is his friend. And he was telling me, he was like, because my friend just texted him and told him that you like him. And I was like, what? She was like, yeah. So I walked up to her and I asked her, I was like, did you tell that boy that I liked him? She was like, yeah, I told you I was going to tell him. I was like, what? So I was like ticked off for the rest of the day. So I came home and I called my friend who stays out of town and I was just like, do you know your cousin went back and told this boy that I like him? And she was like, why would she do that? I was like, I don't know why she would do that. So she was like, oh, that is wrong. I'm going to text him and ask him because maybe she's just joking with you. I was like, yeah, I told her, I was like, yeah, I thought she was playing until my friend came up and told me that, you know, she told the boy for real. So my friend who stays out of town, she texted the boy and she was like, what did my cousin tell you? And the boy was just like, oh, well, she told me that a nigga like me. And he don't talk this deep. We got the same voice. I'm just trying to change it up. He was like, oh, well, she told me that a nigga like me and blah, 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 blah. So, my friend was just like, oh my goodness. So, I just got aggravated and I just hung up and I just turned my phone off. So, I didn't want to talk to anybody. So fast forward a week later, I was in school suspension for being late. I'm always in school suspension for either being late or getting into it with teachers or whatever. So I was in school suspension and I had seen him walking past the classroom. So I was looking out and I seen him and I was trying to see the class he was going to. So I called this girl over there and I was like, this one girl, I was like, who class is that? She was like, oh, that's Mr. Such and Such class. So I pointed to the boy. I was like, does he go in that class? She was like, yeah. And then I was just like, oh, okay. So I sat back down and so it happened one of the boy, his friends was in there. She's a girl. She was like, I know who you're talking about too. So she was listening to my conversation. She was like, I know who you're talking about too. I was like, who am I talking about? She was like, you're talking about such and such, my friend. I was like, what make you think I'm talking about him? She was like, because he know you like him. She's like, because she was like, because he know you like him because some girl in your grade told him. So I was just like, really? So after that I was kind of happy, but then I was just like still like mad because I was just like, why would she do that? That wasn't her place to do it. But then I wanted him to know anyway, so I was just like, hey, whatever. So next thing you know, about another week goes by. A lot of people come up to me asking me, did I like him? Or like, did we go together or anything like that? And I was just like, no, what would make you think that? I was asking the people and they were like, oh, because he told us that you like him and blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, what? So pretty much it was at least about 40 people came up to me asking me the same question. And I just got so ticked off about it. I was just like, I was completely turned. Well, I wasn't completely turned off because like, he's fine, but I didn't like, I didn't pretty much, I wasn't really into him like I was because now I see like you got a big mouth and you're going to go back and run your mouth. So I don't really even like you that much. So I liked him probably like this much. So the next day, me and my friend named Josiah, we were sitting at the lunch table and we were just talking and we were talking about him. Mind you, when he found out I liked him, he blocked me. He blocked me everywhere. He just blocked me on Snapchat. I'm lying. He didn't block me everywhere. He just blocked me on Snapchat. So when he blocked me, I was adding him on my homegirls' phones, on my cousins' phones. I was adding him on everybody's phones because I was like, I liked him a lot. So I had to, like, I had to see pretty much what he was posting. But in which I realized it's kind of crazy because I shouldn't have been that obsessed with nobody I didn't really even know. But fast forward, me and my friend, we were talking, and I was just like, I don't even like him anymore. My friend was like, yes, you do. You do like him. I was like, not really. She was like, yes, you do. So she was like, I'm about to text him. I was like, don't do that. She was like, you like him. I'm going to text him. I was like, okay. So I was just like, okay. So then she texted him, and she asked him, she was like, who do you talk to? He was like, what do you mean? She was like, do you have a girlfriend? He was like, no, I don't have a girlfriend. No, he was like, no. Why? She was like, because my friend want to talk to you. He was like, who is your friend? Mind you, he knew she was talking about me because when I added him off her phone, I posted like 5 or 6 different snaps of us together off her phone. And he watched them, so he knew she was talking about me. She was like, after he was like, who is your friend? She was like, it's a boy. He was like, oh, H, no. He started cursing out. He was like, oh, H, no, I'm not gay. Why would you even try to play me on some X like that? You're about to get blocked. So when he said he was going to block, I was like, no. I took a phone and I was like, no, don't do that. I texted him. I was like, no, don't do that. And that was the end of the conversation. About 5 minutes later, we had went separate ways, and then we had met back up, me and my friend. She came up to me with her phone, and he texted her. He was like, oh, but I'll talk to you though. I was like, so at this point, I was turned off because I was like, you rejected me and tried to talk to my friend, but now I realize he's a boy. He didn't care anything about me. But I was just like, at that point, I didn't even like him anymore. I was like, so I was just thinking smart. I was like, okay, if these are the games that we're going to play, then okay. So this is how the catfishing part came in. I told my friend, I was like, yeah, text him and give him my number. Say you'll talk to him. So she was like, my friend was like, yeah, I'll talk to you. Just hit me up, blah, blah, blah. And she gave him my number. So soon as I got home, I was so excited. I ran home. Because see, I walk home because I don't stay too far from the school. So I ran home. And then I came and I plopped on the couch and I called him. And I changed my voice up. And mind you, I got his number from his friend, the one who I was in school suspension with. I got the number from her. So I called him and I was like, hello. I'm trying to talk like I was talking. I was like, hello. He was like, who is this? I was like, this is Shashia Thomas' friend. And he was just like, yeah, what do you want? And I was just like, I like you. And I think that you're very cute. Just lying. Just lying, because my friend don't even like him. But I was like, yeah, I think you're really cute and blah, blah, blah. So then he was just like, what's wrong with your friend? Why would he even think I'm gay or something like that? He was just saying some stuff about me. And I was just like, oh, you gotta forgive Thomas. He's really crazy and all of this and that. So we were on the phone for about 10, 15 minutes. And the whole time he think he's talking about me to my friend. He was really talking about me to myself. So I'm just listening. And I'm just like, Because see, my original plan, I was just going, I don't know. I was just going to keep on talking to him. So next thing you know, I had hung up because I had to go somewhere. That's how the conversation ended on the phone. Then I was just texting him. I was texting him for about 4 or 5 days. It wasn't even like long. And I was just like getting to know him. Pretty much. That was the only thing. Like I was just getting to know him. And then after like the 5th day, I just got bored and I just stopped texting him. So after that, my friend, no. After that, one of my cousins from out of town, she called me and we were just like talking. Because she's from down here too where I live. And we were just talking on the phone and she was just like, we were just talking about just random stuff. So I brought up that situation. And she was like, oh, I know him. He used to like me. So I was like, this boy used to like everybody. She's like, oh yeah, he used to like me when I stayed down there. She's like, but I didn't ever really take him serious. Nobody took him serious. I was the only person that was trying to take him serious. She was like, oh, but I didn't take him serious, so I didn't like him. So, after that, yeah, she was just like, I didn't take him serious. So I told her, I was like, text him out of the blue. I was just like, text him, see how he's been. So she texted him, and I was just feeding her lies. And she texted him, and she told him to talk about something. Guess what he wanted to talk about? Me. Now, this is just how I feel. And I'm just going to be honest. If a boy isn't gay and he hears that a gay boy likes him, he isn't going to go around and talk about the situation so much. So he is going to parade the fact, blah, blah, blah. And mind you, before I started catfishing him, he was posting about me. He was like, gay a nigga this. And he was just saying like a lot of stuff about me. But like I just kept on ignoring it because I was just like, I'm not about to go back and forth with him. So I was feeding her lines, but then after that I got bored and I just told my cousin just to stop texting him. Then one of my other friends he was trying to talk to, I was feeding her lines too. And pretty much I was just catfishing them every which way. But pretty much like no females wanted him and they still don't. But like every female that he tried to talk to, they came up to me and they were just telling me, do you know this boy's trying to talk to me? Do you know this boy's trying to talk to me? And I was just like, I really didn't care, but I felt like it was to the point where like he made it worse because he was telling everybody that I liked him. So anytime you thought about him, you thought about me. Hey, some people even thought that we were going together until I had to say like we were never in a relationship. He never found out that I was catfishing him until one day I just got sick of people coming up to me. At this point, he was telling people I was stalking him and I was a stalker and all of this and that. So one day I texted him out of the blue and I was like, no, I didn't text him. I'm lying. I texted his friend. And I told her, hold on, let me read to y'all what I told her. I told her, hold up, what? And I had texted her because I was just sick of people like telling me like asking me, am I a stalker and do I like him? And I just got sick of the whole situation, so I was really trying to dead it. So let me read. So this is what I texted her. The girl who was in the ISS room that gave me his number. I texted her and I said, hey girl, since you run back and tell such and such everything, tell him I said I don't care about him enough to stalk him or whatever he is telling people I do or say to or about him. It seems to me as if he enjoys the fact this gay nigga likes him, because that's what he was calling me, a gay nigga, whatever. It seems, yeah, he enjoys the fact that this gay nigga likes him or whatever, because he is always broadcasting it, telling everyone, and he should be thanking me because I made him known. Anytime someone hears of such and such, they think of Thomas. So tell him he is very welcome. Tell him anytime someone asks me, did I talk to him or did I like him, I said no because I didn't want to ruin his little reputation. I was like, but baby, people thought he was gay before I liked him, and they're still going to think it after. And he really made it worse by telling people a gay nigga liked him. So you tell him I'm not worried about him. But if he, I said, but if I feel like calling his name, I will, because he sure doesn't mind mentioning mine. So, she was just like, okay, I'm going to send it to him. So, she texted me about 15 minutes, and she sent it to him, and she screenshotted what he said. He was like, I don't feel like reading none of that BS. And then, let me tell you how he read it, because after he said he don't feel like reading none of that BS. He said, he made me known. Everybody who told me something about him, I already knew who they were. He said, that nigga goofy as F. People in class literally bring that dude up. That's the only time I say something about him. Girl, please, because you say something about me in class, and then you say something about me on social media and stuff like that. But, furthermore, okay, so after that, I text her back, and I said, laughing my butt off, girl, that boy had to read it if he seen. I said, I made him know. I said, tell that B next time he try to talk to a female, make sure it isn't me behind their page. And that's how he found out that I was catfishing him. So, his face, I bet you, I wasn't around him, but I bet you his face just dropped. I said, tell him the day he was on the phone with Josiah, it was me. Ha ha, stupid B. And then I sent all the screenshots, girl, of when I was texting them and all types of stuff. Oh, and then I was like, I don't know who that boy think I am, but I tried to be nice. Yeah, in which I did, because like I don't really see like what was the big deal, like you going around telling everybody, like posting stuff about me and all that. So me catfishing you, we were equal, because what you did, I just put it back out to you. So he texted back and he was like, that nigga is weird. And then I said, and then I was just, all of the females, I said, ask him about all of the females he tried to talk to, because guess what, they came back and told me that he was trying to talk to them because they didn't want him. Why? Because they think he's gay. Why do they think he's gay? Because he was telling people that a gay nigga likes him. Period. I was like, tell him to stop playing with me. So after that, he went on a rant, girl. He went and he posted, he was like, oh God, I'm so sick of this gay A faggot. I don't even know this nigga. I do not like niggas. This nigga Thomas is a stalker. And girl, that was all he had to say. Went on a little rant, but the next day at school, he didn't say anything. Oh, I'm lying. Yes, he did. He cursed me out when I was walking past him, but I just started laughing because I didn't expect it. And that was pretty much the end of it. That was how I catfished him and how he found out. But now, as far as him, I mean, it is what it is now. It's old. When was that? That was October. It's January now, so. Plus, he shouldn't even care about me. He's about to graduate, so. I'm still in the 9th grade, so. Yeah, pretty much that was a pretty funny little story. But thank you all for watching. Make sure y'all, like I said, make sure y'all subscribe to my channel, and make sure y'all let me know what you want to see in my next video. Thank you, and yeah.